All right, what is up, everybody? This is RANTS, aka Darth Lugia, and I want to do a quick video talking about the DNF Duel announcement that was just made. Now, let's be fair, it's an announcement about announcements, and that's not a bad thing, but I do want to address kind of what this was about, and then I'll jump into kind of my thoughts. So, first off, they talked about bug fixes, right? Bugs are going to get fixed, and in fact, I think today I saw a tweet about the Steam version specifically getting a patch that might address some of those bugs. So you've been dealing with those bugs. I apologize that you're dealing with them, but the developer's saying that they're working on it. So awesome, nothing but positive about that. Thank you guys. Okay, next we had an announcement about balance patches. So we have one big balance patch to expect, and that's going to be at the end of December. That's, I would say, kind of the negative of this, is that it's not till the end of December, that we have essentially 3 full months until the next balance patch happens. So yeah, that's rough, but he did say that they hope to do buffs for every character. And generally, I think this is the best way to go about things, is work on making the characters more fun, better, more enjoyable to play as, and then the ones that are really rough to play against, right? If your character just doesn't have the tools, then you work those characters down. And last but not least, they made this kind of mystery hint of an announcement, and they said that we are going to be making a big update. Something big is coming, but because of the nature of this, we can't share exactly what it is. So I think that this can mean a lot of different things, and in fact, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. If you want to put them in the comments down below, what you think this big mystery announcement might end up being. I'm going to go through some of my ideas, and then we'll talk about kind of the announcement as a whole. So I think that it's got to be DLC, and specifically it's got to be characters. Now, there's a few different ways they can go about this, right? And what I'm going to do right now is talk about my thought and talk about my hope. So what I think it's going to be is that down the line, right, they're going to announce a season pass, and that season pass is going to have, let's say, 4 characters. But on the day that they announce that pass, the first character drops, or it drops like within, the next day. And then the rest of the characters will come every month, every 2 months, something like that. That's what I think is probably going to happen. What I hope it is, and I'd still be very happy with that, but what I hope it is that based on how little information we've had, that they're going to do a season pass of characters, but instead of a season pass in like 3 or 4 months, time span, right? They're going to drop 2, 3, 4 characters all at the exact same time. I've seen other games do this, and there's benefits and there's negatives for sure. But based on how long it's been and based on how long he says it's going to take until they actually announce what it is, I hope that that's what it might be. The other games that have done this, I think, to pretty good effect. Mortal Kombat 11, right? They had a season pass of 3 characters at least once, maybe twice. That came out at the exact same time during their Aftermath expansion. Melty Blood, they've done a few different DLC patches, all free, by the way. That would be amazing if this DLC was free. Don't hold your breath. But they did, like the most recent patch had 2 new characters immediately. I think that's really great. The King of Fighters 15, they had 3 characters come out per launch. That's huge. That's a very different game. I think it could still work pretty well with this style of game, because it gives people a huge reward for waiting, a huge reward for being patient and looking forward to what's coming forward in the game. I think if they did that, that would be generally a solid, positive thing for everyone in the community. Now, you can think differently, and I 100% respect it. I get the negatives of dropping all the characters at once and people just having to play for like 2 or 3 days nonstop, and then they're tired. They have nothing to look forward to for a while. I understand, but I think it might be what they end up doing, and I would personally think it'd be a fun frickin' time to just have brand new characters to explore. Okay, so that's what happened in this video. That's what was announced in this video. If you haven't watched it already, feel free to go do so. I want to talk about what this means for the game as a whole. Obviously, it's new content, as in a balance patch. That's good. And I want to address the positive thing about this is that they are trying to acknowledge the audience in this video and trying to communicate with us. They could have been doing a lot better job of that before now, but if we're focusing on the now, that's what they're attempting to do. So that is positive. Now, did I wish that it was going to be a big announcement like, hey, here's a new character trailer, or hey, we're doing crossplay beta, in like a month? I love that. I think that would be so freaking good. And I kind of need it. I think a lot of us playing this game kind of need that. But I think overall, I'm okay with this. You know, I'm sad that we had to wait 3 entire months for there to be a significant balance patch. That's rough for me. I think that's kind of a long time to wait. That being said, this is a step in the right direction, and this means that this game is going to have at least one guaranteed kind of resurgence when the big balance patch happens. As long as they're honest, and it is actually buffs and some pretty good, significant, fun buffs for a few characters who really need it. Vanguard, Launcher, I'll throw her in there too. I don't care about her as much, but I appreciate the struggle that she's going through. But Vanguard, right? Like, I love that. I would love that. Actually get some good, significant buffs in here. I think that'd be a great way. So all in all, I just wanted to address these announcements. I wanted to say that I'm excited for them. I wish there was sooner. I wish there was more. But this is at least a step in the right direction compared to like the just silence that we've had for a while. So thank you, aiding Arc System Works, you know, everyone working on this team, Neeple, for coming out with this announcement, talking to us. Please do more of this, right? I'd love a video from you guys once every couple of weeks, once every month of just, hey, here's our plans. Just be open and honest, and the community is going to respond. Because we're playing your game, we love your game, we just want to know what to expect. And now we at least have something of a roadmap for the next short period of time. So all in all, this was a good announcement. Could be better, could be a lot worse. Okay, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If it's your first time seeing my channel, I do like tons and tons of DNF Duel content. I run a tournament every Monday. I'll leave a link to that bracket down below for you to join. We host it on a friend of mine's Twitch who has these amazing overlays. He's a phenomenal TO, and so I would definitely recommend checking his channel out. I will also be leaving a link to my Discord, which was for the tournament first, and then it became kind of my community's Discord. You know, if you want casual matchmaking, you go there. You know, just talk with everybody. That's the place to be. So I'm going to be leaving all those links in the description. Please check those out and subscribe if you haven't already. I love this game. I want a great future for it. And all in all, this is a step in the right direction. So I'm going to stay hopeful, and I'm going to keep on playing. Okay, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.